Have you ever felt trapped by life's circumstances, wondering where the light at the end of the tunnel might be? Are there moments when you search for faith amidst the shadows of uncertainty? What if I told you that there is a way, a promise, that can guide you through even the darkest oppression? Today we're diving into a story of deep faith and divine promise found in the book of Exodus, a tale that speaks not only to history, but to our hearts and lives today. Picture this, a time of great hardship and oppression. The people of Israel are living under the harsh rule of Pharaoh in Egypt, a ruler so threatened by their growing numbers that he commands all Hebrew male infants to be cast into the Nile. It is within this harrowing context that our story begins, capturing a family's daring act of faith in the darkest times. In the opening chapters of Exodus, chapters 1 and 2, to be exact, we are introduced to a narrative that resonates with the experiences of hardship faced by generations. Let's step back and imagine the fear and despair that gripped the hearts of the Hebrew families. Yet, amid their trials, we find a mother who dares to defy a king's decree. She sees a plan far greater than her circumstances, and with an incredible act of faith, she places her child in a basket amongst the reeds of the Nile, hoping against hope that he will be saved. It's easy to wonder, in the face of such trials, where is God? But therein lies the profound teaching that faith alone is the compass through the darkest parts of our journey. Just as the Hebrew people held to the promises of God despite their oppression, we too are called to trust in His greater plan for our lives. There in that humble basket lay baby Moses, destined to deliver his people from bondage. Now, isn't it remarkable how a narrative from thousands of years ago still mirrors the struggles we face today? Whether we perceive ourselves shackled by financial woes, trapped in toxic relationships, or grappling with inner conflicts, Exodus offers us an enduring lesson. Faith can navigate us through oppression into promise, from trial to triumph. In this story, the hand of providence moves through unexpected channels. It's the Pharaoh's own daughter who finds Moses in the reeds and saves him. This unlikely twist reminds us that God's plans are often revealed in the most surprising ways. How many times have we encountered solutions through unexpected sources, doors we never imagined would open? But let's bring this closer. Reflect on the areas in your life where you feel the weight of oppression, the challenges that seem insurmountable. The story of Moses is not just a history lesson, but a living testimony that God's promises are active today. In trust and surrender, there is a breakthrough waiting for you. Thinking about this, I invite you to leave a comment saying, "I believe and wait," if you too trust in God's larger plan for your life. Let us know we stand together in faith, believing and waiting for the paths He is illuminating for us, even when we cannot yet see them. As we conclude today's exploration of Exodus, take a moment to ponder the implications of this passage for your life. How can you embody the courage and trust that Moses' mother showed? How can you look beyond your immediate circumstances to the greater promise that lies ahead? Remember, friends, that faith isn't the absence of fear, but the choice to trust despite it. Your journey, much like the Israelites, may be fraught with challenges, but it's also rife with divine promise. Hold steadfast in belief that every step forward is a step into God's unfolding purpose for your life. Next time, we will continue our journey through Exodus as Moses grows and begins to fulfill the destiny laid out for him. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to receive every chapter of this transformational series. Your story of faith and promise is only just beginning. Until then, may you walk in faith, guided by the light of God's promises, seeing the unseen, and believing the impossible.